Call the meeting to order. Council, this is our organizational meeting for this year. Happens once a year. It's a kind of our reset button. It's our time to possibly get some new jobs to do in the next year, and I look forward to continuing the work that we've done over the last 5 years now together as a council. So with that, we're just going to go through the process, and we're going to go to item number 2, and that's the disclosure of personal interests. You have a copy of the Conflict of Interest Act, or a portion of the Conflict of Interest Act. Mr. Workington, is there anything to add there? You need this filled out.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, that is as per the requirements of the Municipal Council Conflict of Interest Act. The format of the report is found on page 7 of your agenda package, and the deadline that all council members must file their reports is November 30th.
Okay, thank you. Is that clear to council? You can either fill one out now, or you can get one to Deb within the next few days or a few weeks. Just a question, we have some that are filled out that are on file. Do those have to be renewed, or they have to be rewritten out?
Yes, those reports are now due annually.
Okay.
That was a change. It previously used to be once per term.
Thank you. Very good. Is that clear to council? Thank you. Then Deb will expect those in her mailbox either today or in the next week or two. Then we'll move to number 4. That's page 12. There's a declaration from Mr. Workington. Is there anything to add?
Nothing.
Thank you. Any questions of council on that one? Seeing none, then we'll move to number 5, the deputy mayor appointment. Councillor Swagstra has served very well in the position of deputy mayor over this last year. I want to thank you for the work that you've done. You've been able to step in when I was not able to either go to a meeting or an event, and I appreciate the work that you've put into that, and council appreciates that as well. So with that, though, the deputy mayorship does rotate from time to time, and I will be appointing a new deputy mayor this year, and that is Councillor Fair. So, Councillor Fair, you get to go to a lot of meetings that I can't go to. The first one is next meeting, which I am unable to attend, so you are going to be chairing that meeting.
Oh, okay.
All right, we have the appointments, further appointments. The JCAP Library Citizens appointments. I have a number of recommendations. Anne Friesen until 2016. This is a continuation of a term or a finishing off of a term. Reverend Al Mayer for a third term, for a 2-year term. Alexandra Nickel for another 2-year term. And a new person is Cindy Blatz for a 2-year term. Then I will move to the JCAP Library member of council, and that we will continue on with Councillor Penner. The St. Rat River Conservation District will continue on with Councillor Fair. The Community Development Corporation, we will move on. We will continue with Councillor Penner, Councillor Swagstra, Mr. Kaler, Mr. Workington as the appointees. The Steinbach Hanover Joint Action Committee will be Councillor Siemens. Continuing on, we've had some excellent work done over the last number of years, Councillor Siemens. We have a historic annexation agreement that we're continuing to work on, so looking forward to working with you on that. 7, we have the RCMP Advisory Group, and there I'm going to appoint Councillor Funk as well as Councillor Swagstra. Councillor Funk, I'll ask you to take over the chairmanship of that. And then one other appointment or announcement for council, and that is that there will be a task force created in the coming weeks in regards to our public engagement, in regards to a recreation and cultural facility. We'll be announcing the details further, but we will be asking Councillor Swagstra and Councillor Carrie Penner, as well as Councillor Susan Penner, to be heading that task force up, bringing recommendations forward so that we can do that appropriately, effectively and move this project ahead. With that, can I have council ratify these appointments, please? Is there a motion? Councillor Siemens, second by Councillor Fair. Any discussion? Call for the question. All those in favor? Carried. Then we will move to the resolutions in regards to the bank authorization on page 15. Can I have a mover and a seconder, please? Councillor Swagstra, second by Councillor Penner. Thank you. Any discussion? Call for the question. All those in favor? Carried. We have signing authority on page 17. We will be putting Councillor Fair's name in that slot for this year. Can I have someone move that motion with that addition? Councillor Siemens, second by Councillor Funk. Any discussion? Call for the question. All those in favor? I have a motion to adjourn, please. Councillor Fair, second by Councillor Penner. Any discussion? Sorry, no discussion. All those in favor? Carried.